Dub Nation, you won't believe this. The Golden State Warriors are making waves this offseason, and the latest buzz is absolutely insane. Reports are surfacing that Filipino stars Sotto and Rhenz Abando could be joining the Dubs, bringing size, athleticism, and international firepower to the Bay Area. Imagine a 7'3" shot blocking, floor-spacing big man like Sotto anchoring the paint and a high-flying, two-way spark plug like Rhenz Abando throwing down insane dunks in transition. This could be a game-changer for Golden State's future. Could these rising stars be the missing pieces to help the Warriors stay dominant? Stick around as we break down what this means for the team, the fans, and the entire NBA. What's up, Golden State fans? We've got some insane news that's about to shake up the NBA and get Dub Nation absolutely hyped. The Golden State Warriors are making moves, and it looks like they're bringing in some international firepower straight from the Philippines. That's right, Sotto and Rhenz Abando could be making their way to the Bay Area this offseason, and this could be a game changer for the Warriors. Let's start with the big man himself, Sotto. We've been hearing about him for years, from his time dominating in the Philippines, making waves in Australia's NBL, and recently showcasing his skills in Japan's B League. At 7'3", Sotto has the size, the length, and the touch that every NBA team is looking for. But here's the big question: why would the Warriors be interested in him now? Well, if you've been watching the Dubs this season, you already know that size has been a huge issue. They've struggled against bigger teams, and even though Draymond Green and Kevin Looney bring elite defense, they simply don't have that towering presence in the paint. That's where Sotto comes in. He's not just a big body, he's got a skill set that fits the Warriors' system. He's got soft hands around the rim, he can pass well for a big man, and most importantly, he's got a developing three-point shot. And we all know that the Warriors thrive when their big men can space the floor. Imagine a 7'3" center who can run pick and rolls with Steph Curry, finish lobs, and even step out and hit the occasional three. That's a weapon the Warriors could definitely use. But let's not forget about his defense. One of the biggest concerns for Golden State this season has been rim protection. Looney is solid, Draymond is a defensive mastermind, but they don't have that intimidating shot blocker in the paint. Sotto has the wingspan and timing to change that. If he can develop his defensive instincts under the Warriors' coaching staff, he could be a serious asset, especially coming off the bench early in his NBA career. Plus, we've seen how the Warriors develop young talent. Look at what they did with James Wiseman before trading him, and how they've been nurturing Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. With the right system, Sotto could turn into an absolute force. Now, let's talk about Rhenz Abando. This guy is a high-flying, electrifying player who brings the type of energy that Dub Nation absolutely loves. If you haven't seen him play, let me tell you, he's got bounce like prime Gerald Green. We're talking about a guy who can take off from anywhere, throw down insane dunks, and get the crowd on their feet. But he's more than just a dunker. He's a legit two-way player. His defensive instincts, quick hands, and lateral movement make him a perfect fit for the Warriors' defensive schemes. Steve Kerr loves guys who can switch, hustle, and play with intensity, and Abando checks all those boxes. One thing that makes him stand out is his ability to thrive in transition. The Warriors love to push the pace, and a guy like Abando could be dangerous in that system. Imagine him running the break alongside Steph and Klay, catching lobs, and throwing down highlight reel dunks every night. He's also a solid shooter, especially from the corners. We know the Warriors love their corner three specialists, and if Abando can knock those down consistently, he could carve out a real role on this team. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, will these guys actually make an impact, or is this just hype? Well, let's look at the bigger picture. The Warriors are in an interesting phase right now. They're still a championship contending team, but they're also in the middle of a youth movement. With Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green getting older, the front office knows they need to start thinking about the future. That's why they've been investing in young talent, and why they've been willing to take chances on international players. Adding Sotto and Rhenz Abando would give them two young, athletic, and versatile players who can develop under a winning culture. Another big factor to consider is the growing influence of international basketball in the NBA. We've seen how international players have taken over the league: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and even Victor Wembanyama now. The game is evolving, and teams that recognize international talent early are the ones that benefit the most. The Warriors have been one of the smartest franchises in the NBA when it comes to scouting and developing players. If they see something in Sotto and Abando, that means they believe these guys can contribute at the NBA level. And let's not forget about the business side of things. Bringing in Filipino players would be a massive move for the Warriors in terms of global reach. The Philippines is one of the biggest basketball-loving countries in the world, and having Kai Sotto and Ren Abando on the team would instantly make the Warriors the most popular team in the country. We've seen what happened when Jeremy Lin blew up with the Knicks. Asian fans worldwide rallied behind him. If Sotto and Abando succeed in the NBA, the same thing could happen with Filipino fans, and the Warriors would become an even bigger global brand. But beyond just marketing, this is about talent and opportunity. Kai Sotto and Ren Abando have both been grinding for years to get to this point. Sotto has been chasing his NBA dream, proving himself in different leagues, and showing that he belongs on the big stage. Abando has been putting in the work, improving his game, and turning heads with his athleticism and defensive tenacity. If they get the opportunity with Golden State, you can bet they're going to give it everything they've got. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NBA. There will be challenges. Sotto will need to prove he can handle the physicality of the league, improve his defensive footwork, and stay consistent with his outside shot. Abando will need to show that he can adjust to the NBA's pace, improve his ball handling, and knock down threes at a high level. But if there's one thing we know about the Warriors, it's that they know how to develop talent. They have one of the best coaching staffs in the league, a winning culture, and veteran leaders who can mentor young players. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited about the possibility of Kai Sotto and Ren Abando joining the Golden State Warriors? Do you believe they have what it takes to make an impact in the NBA and thrive in the Warriors system? Imagine the energy, talent, and international excitement they could bring to Dub Nation. Would Kai Sotto's size, versatility, and passing skills make him a perfect fit alongside Steph, Klay, and Draymond? Could Ren Abando's elite athleticism, defensive hustle, and highlight reel dunks turn him into a fan favorite at Chase Center? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Golden State Fans for all the latest updates.